Imagine a lone battleship, frozen in time, adrift in the East China Sea. This isn't a vessel of war, but an island, a concrete labyrinth abandoned to the elements. This is Hashima Island, more famously known as Gunkanjima or Battleship Island. Its silhouette, stark against the horizon, holds a story of incredible ambition, unimaginable hardship, and a silence that speaks volumes. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of this forgotten world, from its bustling peak to its eerie final breath. Our journey begins in 1887. Picture this: a small, uninhabited rock, barely a speck on the map, 15 kilometers from Nagasaki. But deep beneath this rock lay a treasure high-quality coal, the black diamond that would fuel Japan's rapid industrialization. The Mitsubishi Corporation, a name now synonymous with cars and electronics, saw the potential. They purchased the island and began a colossal undertaking to transform this barren rock into a mining powerhouse. It was a testament to human ingenuity and a bold declaration of Japan's rising industrial might. To house the ever-growing workforce, they didn't build outwards. They built upwards. Concrete apartment blocks, some of the first in Japan, soared towards the sky. Schools, a hospital, shops, a movie theater, a public bath, and even a shrine were crammed onto this tiny plot of land. By the late 1950s, Hashima had become the most densely populated place on Earth in history. Over 5,000 people lived on an island just 480 meters long and 160 meters wide. That's a population density 9 times greater than Tokyo at the time. From the sea, the dense cluster of buildings gave the island its famous nickname, Gunkanjima, the Battleship Island. It looked like a formidable naval cruiser ready for battle. For the families living there, it was a self-contained concrete world, a bustling city in the middle of the ocean. But beneath this vibrant, crowded surface lay a much darker reality. The heart of the island was its coal mine, a treacherous network of tunnels plunging over a kilometer beneath the seabed. The work was grueling and incredibly dangerous. Miners toiled in extreme heat and humidity with the constant threat of gas explosions and tunnel collapses. The air was thick with coal dust, leading to debilitating lung diseases. For many, this wasn't a choice. During World War II, thousands of conscripted Korean civilians and Chinese prisoners of war were forced to work here under brutal conditions. They were subjected to starvation, beatings, and forced labor in the most hazardous parts of the mine. For them, Hashima wasn't a symbol of progress. It was an island prison, a hell on earth from which escape was nearly impossible. Many died from exhaustion, malnutrition, or accidents, their bodies unceremoniously disposed of. The island's fate was sealed not by disaster, but by progress. By the 1960s, petroleum was replacing coal as Japan's primary energy source. One by one, coal mines across the country began to shut down. Hashima's turn came in January 1974. Mitsubishi officially announced the closure of the mine. The news sent a shockwave through the community. This self-contained world, the only home many had ever known, was about to die. The exodus was swift. Within just 3 months, the island that had teemed with over 5,000 people was completely empty. Families packed what they could, leaving behind furniture, televisions, toys, and school books. On April 20, 1974, the last resident departed and the ferry service was terminated. A profound silence fell over the concrete city, broken only by the sound of the wind and waves. Once the people left, nature began its relentless reclamation. The salt-laced sea air and fierce typhoons became the island's new architects. Concrete walls began to crumble, revealing rusted steel skeletons. Windows shattered, allowing wind to howl through the empty apartments. These tailies only added to the island's mystique, cementing its reputation as one of the most haunted places in Japan. Today, parts of Hashima Island are accessible to tourists. Specially constructed walkways allow visitors to safely witness the decay firsthand. You can stand before the crumbling apartment blocks and peer into the darkness of the mine entrance. It's a surreal experience, a walk through a real-life post-apocalyptic landscape. The island has become a cultural icon, featured in films like the James Bond movie Skyfall and recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a stark reminder of Japan's industrial heritage. It stands as a powerful memorial, not just to industrial ambition, but also to the human cost of that progress. And that brings us to the final revelation. Hashima Island is more than just a ruin. It's a mirror reflecting the duality of human endeavor. It represents our incredible ability to innovate and build thriving communities in the most inhospitable of places. It's a symbol of progress and prosperity. But it also holds the dark and often hidden stories of exploitation and immense suffering, particularly for the forced laborers who paid the ultimate price for that prosperity. The silence of Hashima today isn't empty. It's filled with the ghosts of its past, the joy, the struggle, the life, and the death. It forces us to ask a critical question. What is the true cost of progress? Hashima doesn't offer an easy answer, but its silent, crumbling form ensures we never stop asking. Thank you for joining us on this journey to Battleship Island. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the forgotten corners of our world. See you next time